Ohayo gozaimasu, konnichiwa, redonkulus tomoshimasu. Well, as you can tell, my Japanese is not so good, but I wanted to say thank you very much, domo arigato, to Suzuki Motor Company for making these fantastic GSX1250 FA motorcycles. I have two of them. One I have for sport, so it's just stock, nothing added to it. But I have this one for short range touring, and I really love it. And I wanted to tell you how much I love it, but I also wanted to make a few suggestions. A couple of things I would like to see Suzuki do is add some heated grips for winter riding as an option. I'd like to see you add an alarm kit for the US version motorcycle. There's an alarm kit for the European model. I'd like to have drink holders. This is all empty under here. It'd be wonderful if there had been cutouts for drink holders here, or maybe even an ashtray. Both sides. They're both empty, make a great place to put some stuff. Perhaps a cruise control would be awesome as an additional option. And one thing I would also really like to see come stock from the factory is longer hydraulic lines for the clutch and brake, because a lot of us Americans are rather tall, and for us, we would like to have a taller handlebar position. I have this one raised 35 millimeters, but it's not nearly enough for me. And in order to go taller, I need to change out the hydraulic lines. And that's a big job I really don't want to do, especially since I have to flush the ABS module to do it. So if they came stock from the factory with like 1.5 to 2 inch extra long line length, that would have been fantastic. I could easily have raised my handlebars up about 2 inches, which is about perfect for me. Also, I'd like to see some engine protection bars as an option that would bolt on here, and then maybe have highway pegs as a feature that could be added. I added these using LSL brackets, and I made my own highway pegs. These are really great for the long-term rides. Also in the back, I'd like to see rear protection bars that maybe come out here and come around down and around the back, so that if I was to drop the machine, it'll protect my saddlebags and the machine itself. So some rear protection bars would be ideal. I'd like to see a taller windscreen version from Suzuki, or work with one of your suppliers like Givi. This one here, I've taken a Givi windscreen and added a Wunderlich spoiler, but I'd like to see an ideal windscreen come all the way up. And then one of the other things I really like to see is some really, really cool white kanji decals. Maybe like for the Hayabusa, which is Falcon in English, maybe, I don't know what model this is called in Japanese, maybe it's called the Eagle or something, but if you had like some Screaming Eagle or Killer Eagle kanji logos that would go on here, that would really, really be cool. And the only other thing I would suggest is a larger alternator. This is 400 watts. I'd like to see about a 675 watt alternator so that this can be used to run a heated suit as well as heated grips for the winter time. So those are some suggestions I like to make. And so again, I'd like to thank you, Suzuki Japan, for making such a fantastic platform, and I really love it. I hope you come out with a 1400cc water-cooled version also, GSX 1400 water-cooled. That would be really cool. And that's all I have to say. So again, domo arigato, sayonara.